All right, so we're gonna get started with the bicep curl. So you want to be pretty tall on your sit bones. You're facing away from the carriage, and you have your calves at the end of the carriage. So you want to shorten the straps so that they're tight enough that your arms are straight. Both hands in glove grip, and yeah, sitting nice and neutral. So we're gonna get started. So we're gonna exhale to bend the elbows into your bicep curl. You want to lead with those fingers, and then the wrist, and then the elbows. So leaning back into that C curve, we inhale to let the arms straighten back in front of ourselves. So again, we're going to exhale. This is where the work is for these abs, right? And then we inhale to lengthen all the way back out. Now it's important to keep that cervical placement like aligned with the rest of your spine. So not to jam that chin into the chest. Last one, we're going to exhale to bend the elbows, leading with the fingers, the wrists, and then we inhale to lengthen back out, letting those straps kind of lead us forward. Adding on, going into the single elbow side twist, we are wanting to exhale as we roll behind the sit bone. So we're leading with the ribs and then the elbow, allowing that strap again to pull us back to the start position nice and tall. We're alternating sides and thinking about opposition here. So as that strap pulls us forward, we continue to lean into those back ribs. So again, leading with those ribs, that elbow, we exhale back, we inhale forward. Last one, exhale to lead with those ribs, that elbow, that hand naturally comes back, pulling the strap forward. Then both arms, so double elbow bend with that curl. We're going to roll back as we exhale and bend the elbows. Basically, we're bringing those knuckles towards the eyebrows and thinking about leaning back into the fullest flexion that we can. Opening up those back ribs as well, so getting relatively flat. We inhale to let the arms like pull us back towards the start position once again. So knuckles towards the eyebrows as we exhale back. We inhale to let those hands spiral forward. To pleating, we want to think about keeping the elbows bent at 90 degrees for most of this exercise. So as we inhale, we are going to bend the elbows at that 90-degree angle. We're lifting the heart towards the ceiling. So it's important to think that we're not getting too far into lumbar flexion. It's just the heart towards the ceiling. And then we exhale to return to the starting position, letting those straps pull us forward. So again, we inhale to lean back, heart towards the ceiling. We exhale to lengthen that spine back to neutral. And with that pleating combination with the last, so we are going to again be coming back into that arch, heart towards the ceiling. We inhale those hands back to center. We want to exhale to curl forward into that nice big curl. Arms come behind you, and then we inhale to stack back up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We are wanting to exhale to turn the palms up in towards that pleating, heart comes towards the ceiling. We inhale to return to the sit bones. We want to exhale to push the arms back behind you as you roll forward into that curl. And then we inhale to stack up nice and tall. And then repeat. Moving on with kneeling arms in straps. In terms of positioning, we're going to be facing the front of the platform. Hands are in glove grip with those straps, and we're kneeling with the sit bones on top of the heels. Arms are going to start bent at the sides with the palms facing up. So to begin, we're wanting to exhale on the work part here. This is going to be during the curl. So we exhale on the curl as those arms come forward, extended, palms still facing towards the roof. So we're not diving forward. It's just that little curl through the spine, little flexion. We want to keep that alignment with the cervical spine still. Now we inhale to turn the palms towards the floor and lengthen to the spine in a neutral position. So slight hinge. We're kind of thinking about nice long line here. We exhale to stack the spine after that. So one vertebrae at a time, trying to keep those biceps near your ears, thinking about the width across the back ribs. And then we inhale to circle the arms out to the side, bending the elbows back to the starting position. And then we're going to repeat. So we exhale to send those arms forward. We turn the palms to inhale into that nice long line. We exhale, stacking that spine 1, 2, 3 all the way up. And then we're going to inhale to circle those arms back to the start position. Reverse. Okay, so this time we are wanting to inhale as we open the arms and reach out to the sides up overhead. We exhale to turn the palms forward and lean in towards that curl. After that, we're going to inhale, turning the palms up towards the ceiling and bending at the elbow. We want to start to lengthen the spine into neutral at that point. So that's kind of in towards your hinge once again. After that, that's when we're going to lengthen the arms down towards the floor, back towards the start position. So again, we inhale to open the arms up towards the side, up overhead. We reach the arms forward, palm facing down in towards your curl. After that, palms turn towards the ceiling as we lengthen into that long line kind of hinge movement. And then we are exhaling, lengthening the arms back down towards the floor. And repeat.